Swarthmore French classes are very intense, but they're very, very good. I can't believe I can actually hold conversations with people in French right now. It just shocks me. They're really fun. We interact a lot. We speak a lot. I remember the first week of class, I was terrified because all I heard was French and I didn't speak a lick of it, but I got immersed that way. And all the professors really have fun with our class, and they always implement culture, which I think is really cool because I think French culture is really interesting. I didn't know anything coming from Texas about France, so now I know a lot more. And generally, I just say you have to work hard, but that's everything. That's fine.
Last semester I took Intro to French, French 1, because it had been a while since I had taken a French class, so I wanted to start over from the beginning and establish a solid base. And right now I'm in I guess intermediate French now. Next semester I plan to take French 3 and continue my French. So I'm really looking forward to it. And one great thing about the classes is that they're completely conducted in French, in the French language. And I really think that's important, to be completely immersed in that kind of environment, in that kind of French-speaking environment, because that's the best way you can learn. You never really know what the day is going to bring. One day we might sing to start off class, one day we might be watching French YouTube videos, one day we might be eating goat's cheese. You never really know, and we might be acting out a skit. And that really keeps me on my toes and really keeps the class very interesting, and it's something that I find unique to the French department here.
I started French the summer before my sophomore year. I came here and sort of barreled through the last years of the French language sequence. I ended up skipping the second level of French, but that's something that's amazing about the department, I think, is that I really needed a whole lot of catch-up, and I was able to meet with a professor every Monday morning to sort of have like grammar boot camps to get me on track. And then I think by French 4 my performance was just as good as anyone else in the class. People have been taking French since the beginning of high school.
I hadn't taken French for a year, so I was very rusty. And I was very nervous about starting it again. But the classes here are very helpful in the way that the professors kind of like engage in students. I still remember when you walk it, like in various French classes, professors make you stand up, they have presentations. The first thing they do when they get into the classroom is like, okay, well, I want you to know this is a relaxed setting. Do not be nervous. Do not like be hesitant to talk to me. So they make you feel really comfortable. Professors are like trying to genuinely improve your level of language. That like I can actually now most of the time say que instead of que.
We also got a lot of exposure to French literature, French film. I think every French 4 student here reads Les Jeux sont faits by Sartre. And so I think just for that alone, it's kind of a great experience.
I've loved all my French classes. They've been my favorite classes by far. I would suggest French 4 with Jean-Vincent Blanchard, parce qu'il est très très heureuse et il est très amusant. We talk about everything from bilingualism to like celebrity and the paparazzi. We talk about all these different things in that class. It's really fun. And also French 3 is really fun. I learned about Molière in French 3. I became cultured. And then French 2 is also really fun. That's when we really hit the grammar really hard, and I learned the subjunctive, which as an incoming student they'll run into the subjunctive and know how that is. But it was fun. I actually learned how to do the subjunctive, which is really hard, and I learned it in a semester. So that just shows how awesome our French department is.